Hey guys, welcome back to Balls Fan TV, and today we're going to be discussing the breaking news that Declan Devine has been sacked as manager of Balls. Um, yeah, it just came out there in the last 15 minutes or so. Um, I can't say I was expecting it. Look, I said in the reaction yesterday that it was inevitable. Really, I think at some point he's going to be sacked. Well, I didn't think it'd be today, but it has been confirmed that he has been sacked. I know I heard a couple of murmurs last night about it, but I wasn't really sure whether it was true or not. But obviously, it's been confirmed now. Um, Clubs put out a statement saying Bohemian FC has today parted company with men's first team manager Declan Devine. The board of Bohemian FC wish to put on record our thanks to Declan for the commitment, determination, and enthusiasm he brought to the club since being appointed up to the role in October 2022. He oversaw the club's transition back to full-time football, and his efforts saw Ballers reach the FAI Cup final and narrowly miss out on qualification for Europe through the league last season. The club has also parted ways with assistant manager Gary Cronin, and the board also wished to thank him for his efforts since his appointment in November 2022. Director of Football Pat Fenn will take charge of the team on an interim basis, assisted by first team coach Derek Pendler. So, yeah, instant thoughts. I think, yeah, look, for me, it's the right decision. I'm glad the club have acted now instead of just dragging it on. It just seemed like that after the Shells game there on Friday that was the end really. The way he just went straight down the tunnel, didn't acknowledge the fans. It felt like that was it, and I think he kind of knew it as well. And yeah, look, where do we go from here? Look, we're back to square one again. It's just like when we parted company with Long not too not so long ago in a couple of summers ago. It was August 2022, and obviously the club took its time getting Devine in the door. He didn't come in until October 2022. Um, and look, he's out of a job already. And look, I was only thinking to myself, God, if you'd have told any Bowes fan after that cup semi-final in Galway that by March next year Devine will be gone, I don't think anybody would have believed you really, because he was held at a really high regard at one stage. Look, I think even by myself, look, I was always a big fan of him up until maybe the back end of last season when things just fell apart, and I don't know, maybe you just started to question whether or not he was the right man for the job. Um, and look, yeah, like I said, I think after Friday, I think it was the right decision to let him go, unfortunately. And look, I think you have to, give him a bit of credit. I think fair play to him. As soon as he came in, he really bought into what the club was all about, tried to build a connection with the fans. Really, you could see it really, it really mattered to him. He really cared. Like, you could see that even after the Galway game and the cup semi-final, the way he celebrated with the fans. You could see how much it meant to him. And it's just a shame that it's ended this way. But sadly, look, football's a very ruthless game. It's a very ruthless business, and he's lost his job. And I suppose, look, where do we go from here? Obviously, Fenlon's going to take charge, and look, that's an interesting one, of course. Look, he's been out of management for a long time. Look, fair play, he did a good job, but it was a long time ago, winning this, back-to-back league titles, a cup as well, and you know, I don't know, I can't see him being appointed permanently anyway, unless he has a really good, impact while he's interim manager. Um, you think of some of the managers that were out there, Stephen Kenny's name, I'm sure will be mentioned a lot. I don't know. I don't really see that happening. Like, would he really jump back into management straight away after being, after having such a hard time as Ireland manager, going into another high pressure job? Um, I don't know. Wages, of course, will probably be a factor as well. What kind of money will he want? Will he be able to pay that? I'm not sure. Kevin Doherty, I Drogheda, I'm sure will be mentioned as well. That's one I'd be. I don't know. I think that's one that I'd be interested in anyway. I don't know if he'd be my main target, but look at the job he's doing at Drogheda. I know they're struggling, but look, they've got very limited resources. They're a part-time team. He has them punching above their weight. Um, I don't know who else would be out there really. You're looking at available managers. Stephen Royce. I think someone I was talking to just there has mentioned his name. I think he was at Palace, wasn't he? I think he might still be there. I'm not sure. Former player in the league, of course. I don't know. I don't really know much about him, to be honest with you. I know his name was mentioned a few times when the job was available last time before Devine got it. And yeah, look, it's very hard to see where we're going to go. Look, it wouldn't surprise me if maybe we looked abroad, perhaps. You look at our recruitment lately. We've looked abroad for that. Maybe we could look abroad for a manager. Who knows? But yeah, sad to see it end like this for Devine. I think you think he is a good guy, and I think I'm sure he'll get a job somewhere soon. Maybe even another. I don't think Devine will be the only one gone in the next few weeks. Anyway, I think you look at Stephen O'Donnell at Dundalk. He's under a bit of pressure. Maybe would Devine jump into Dundalk, or even I don't know if Pats will look for him if he got rid of Daly. I think Pats will turn it around anyway. But yeah, not much else to say really, other than yeah, look, he's been sacked. I don't know. I think I won't say I'm delighted about it. I think it was the right decision. I'm not like I'm not like jumping for joy like I'm sure maybe some are, because it's not like he came in and just completely stunk the place out and just didn't bother. You could tell it meant a good deal to him. He tried to improve the club, get it to a certain place, but it just hasn't worked out for him. And I think maybe I think it's not all on him really. I think Fenlon has to take a good chunk of the blame as well. At the end of the day, it was him and Fenlon who were well, allegedly anyway working in tandem for recruitment. I think he has to take a little bit of the blame as well. You could even look at others around the club as well, but look, I won't get into that. That's another, that's a story for another day, but or a video maybe for another day. Yeah, look, it'll be interesting to see how Fenlon gets on. Anyway, he has a tough game coming up this Friday at home to Derry. Can he make an impact? Who knows? Maybe will the players feel a little bit more kind of confident now that I don't know. I'm sure I'm sure it's hard on maybe some of the new lads coming in because they're only just finding their feet and now they have to work under a new manager. And it can be a bit. I'm sure they're feeling a little bit. I don't know, kind of unaware of about it really. Um, but look, who knows where we'll go from here. And yeah, that's it really. Look, I think you have to just give Devine the credit for trying, for getting us to a certain stage. He got us to a cup final. He got us within an inch of getting Europe. I think we're only 2 points off, a point off fourth or something like that. And look, yeah, we wish him all the best in the future. No doubt about that. Look, he's a good guy who tried his best, but look, that's the breaking news. Anyway, Declan Devine has been sacked, and let's see where we go from here. So that's where I'll end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you thought about the breaking news. Who would you like to see as a new manager? How do you think Half England's going to get on? I think that's an interesting one. I was surprised to see him get the interim post. Anyway, I thought that might have gone to Pender, but I think they'll sort of maybe more as a duo. But and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.